What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this Mangonel, a defensive feature that would be on a castle that would actually be basically a defensive catapult, or basically you just put a whole bunch of rocks in it that you would find around, in fields or in streams, etc. You just fill it full of the rocks, and then you would launch those rocks at the enemy, and it would be a deadly force because yeah, those rocks, like depending on how big they are, as you can see, these rocks are fairly large, so it'd be pretty difficult to, if you're wearing a big plate of armor and that thing hits you, it's probably gonna knock you out. Or even if you're not, goodness, you probably just get a hole through you. But anyway, we're gonna be building this Mangonel design here, and hopefully you'll be able to learn something. So home, Mang, and then hopefully we can, or that you guys will be able to use this in your builds. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and first set out our base. So in order to do this, you go ahead and set out your base just like that. You set your half block of spruce wood, and then your full block there. And then right here, you go ahead and put an upside down stair block, and on the other side, you do the same thing. And then on the outside, you do one here. Oh, I'm sorry. You do one of these, which is the spruce planks metadata. So basically you just, take any plank block and you use the stick to go through in order to get to it. So this one right here. And for those of you that don't know what the feature I'm using the Conquest Resource Pack that's by Monsterfish, and it uses what's called the metadata feature, and we're on the 1.7.10 Minecraft. You can join the raven.org server, and you can use the metadata feature, and it's the best place to learn about it. And then if you are well enough that you can build it, you can do this, then you can do it on your own server. Get the biome cycler and metacycler plugin. So anyway, another thing that we're going to be doing is you got to go ahead and place in that little rope thing. That's the torque. That's how you get things all set up. So in order to do that, you just go ahead and place down an acacia log or a dark oak log. You cycle through, and then you get the rope, just like that. Now what you want to do is you take your fence gates, just like this, 1 and 2. And so basically that is the arm of the Mangonel here. And then you take your hopper and you place it right there. Make sure that it's like that. Actually, it might even look better like that. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. That looks a lot better in my opinion than this, because it connects to the fence gates and it doesn't connect to the ground. So that is a very good design there. I really like how that turned out. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place up some placeholders right here and right here. And then you put 2 more upside down stairs there and there. And then as you can see, we're coming along just quite nicely. Now you go ahead and place a half slab between. You go ahead and take a sign post or a sign piece, put it there. And I'm pretty sure you do it on the other side. No, you don't. Okay, so no problem there. And then you go ahead and place a trap door on top. That's just a tertiary detail that you don't really need to add. And then you go ahead and use the biome cycler, and you can change it to that texture there. And it makes it look really nice. And we're going to do the same thing there. I just think that looks a lot better than the original. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take fence gates, 1 there and 1 there. And so then that provides that extra detail in the front. So basically, this is if you look at the design, basically this arm would come up and then it would hit this. And then that's like when it hits this here, like this would be like a big pad. Pretty much like a big rubber pad or something, and when it hit that, that's where the shock would absorb there, and it would absorb into the feet. Otherwise, the whole thing would just go end over heel and then fall off the edge. But this is probably like one of the best ways to do it in Minecraft, so whatever. Now this here, having these gates on the sides is very important, because that is what the engineers that are using this device, they would get on either side in order to turn this around, because obviously the enemy isn't just going to come running in this direction. They're going to come from that direction, that direction, and that direction. And so in order to torque the device, one would have to push here, and then one would have to push from the other side to turn it this way, and then it would shoot that way. And yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and place some levers down, 1 there and 1 there. And then we're going to go ahead and place 2 more levers on the side. Now this is only accessible using the plugin that we have, which is the Everything on Everything plugin. And so what we got to do is, first of all, we're going to grab that and that. We're going to take that there, put that there, and we're going to take that there and put that there. And as you can see, now we have a completed mangonel and it's ready to go. Now, in order to demonstrate that this is a mangonel, you can go ahead and do what is called the, you can just do like a bucket of rocks like this. And this is what I like to do around my mangonels or such. And you can also use it as a wall detail for, like say if it's at a gatehouse and like they're throwing rocks over the walls. This is a really nice way to demonstrate that as a defensive feature. So just a bucket of rocks just like that. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, it's a pretty simple design, pretty easy to go by, very small, very compact, and yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, please like. If you guys want to see more, please subscribe. And then don't forget that all these castles that you see over here, they are all on videos. I'm going to go ahead and link them in the description, and you can go ahead and check them out. Now this is Courtier, this is Wolfang, and this is Redguard Keep. So all three of them are castles you can check out in case that you were wondering. And yeah, so anyway, we're gonna go back to home, Mang, and but yeah, don't forget that I have a Twitter and a Facebook. You guys can follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. Follow me along, stay connected with me, and so I'm really excited for our future. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, bye bye.